daughter, she's my stylist. Zion is my stylist. And what she did, she took a look at my head and she said, "Daddy, why don't you get a haircut?" What you think? I'm gonna get a haircut, but I'm gonna make it a little special. I'm gonna make a video. Well, it's really a message for me, but I thought it was time to share it with others. You know, it's something that I learned, and at this time, it's about raising your voice, trying to. I think all of us are speakers. I have several children. All of them, I call them their speakers. They were born to speak. That's one of our gifts, to just the ability to have language and communicate. You know, you come here crying and whining all the time because you're trying to communicate without words. But now God has given us this ability of speech. It's a plane coming over here, and I want that plane to pass. You can go ahead and whenever you're ready, man. I try to hold my head the way it's supposed to be. Sweetie, what you trying to get in my picture? You trying to keep it real with me? Alright, plane is gone. But this is Zion on my side here, but I tell my children, all of them, that you're a speaker. You have to use your voice. Stop all that whining. I find out that we all come here to raise our voice. We're travelers in this world. We're only here for a minute, and then we're gone. You know. And so in this time that we're here, we're going through a phase of raising our voice, being heard, being known, being understood. We're trying to we come into a purpose. We're on a journey, trying to seek who we are. We don't want to know who are we. We want to know who is God. We want to know the meaning of life, and we want to know our purpose in life. Well, one of the metaphors I like to use is raise your voice. And what we're saying in raise your voice is that God has given us the ability to speak. We use our words and we speak. And one of the first speakers that we become is the speaker of information. That's one of the main things we're doing when we speak. We're always translating information, communicating. We have to communicate how we feel. We always want to communicate our ideas, our thoughts, and we do that with information. We pass information. One of the second speakers that we become, trying to be brief, I'm going to rush through this. Second speaker where we become is the speaker that speaks to motivate. We want to motivate others. We find out that we have a voice. We can use our words and we can speak into the lives of each other, into the life of another, and get them motivated, get them going. You know, you see your buddy stuck, you see your neighbor down, you see your mom needs a hug, and you don't always have to use your voice. You can give her a hug, and that's some way that we raise our voice to motivate others. Then third of all is the inspirational speaker. This person is better at motivating others because he inspires, or she inspires because she's learned how to go within herself and connect with her own soul. She's learned how to go deep within. She's becoming aware of who she is, or he's becoming aware of who he is, and he's learning how to connect with himself. And with that ability, he can look into the life of another and in turn speak inspiration. We call our preachers, we call them inspirational speakers because they know how to move you. They touch your soul. They spoke with spirit. Spirit, the word inspiration has the word spirit in there. It's in spirit did. This you're touching deep into someone. They're moved by your story. You're telling a story, just what happened to me. This is my testimony. And you move them with your testimony. And it's almost by command that they begin to move around and can't be still because you're just sharing your story. And it's so motivating. It's inspirational because you touched them. You connected with them spiritually. Go ahead. I'm sorry. The fourth and final speaker that we're becoming is like the father. It's the transformational speaker. This speaker, he speaks, most of the time, he speaks silently. He speaks with his actions. He's that dad that does things right, that knows the proper actions and lives a life of example. He's that father, that mother who is wisdom. And she lives her life as a pearl. And you look up to her. She's the transformational speaker. She speaks into your life as a coach. She walks with you side by side. This is your father. He's there when for me it's these times when you're down at the end and you don't know what to do, and you know you went left and when you should have went right. You know that you walked into darkness when you was trying to go into the light. But now who can you call? And most of the time the person that you can call on is that fourth speaker, that transformational speaker. That's your coach. That's the one who's helping you. God has... God has appointed someone to be the transformational speaker in your life. Are you paying attention to the voice of wisdom that speaks to you? Raise your voice as you journey from informational speaker, motivational speaker, then to inspirational speaker, only to finally arrive at the transformational speaker. In what stage of the speaker are you? It only matters if you raise your voice. Look, did my man throw down or what?
Pretty clean.
Alright. Thought I told you, you know. My man.
Thanks.
So y'all make sure y'all check out my man Edwaun, Scissor Hands. This is the man with the plan. Already. He's putting it down. Check out my man. Check out the
Barbering.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's the master. Hey, well, tell them where they can, if they were looking for you.
So it's Edwaun, EDWAUN, at Facebook, Instagram, all of the social networks. I'm on there, Twitter. Just find me. I cut hair. I'm pretty good at it, as you can see.
You're good at it, man. You're great at it, man.
All right.
Hey, this is my nephew.